there! In this video, I will walk you through our indie dress design. I will show you what types of fabrics to choose, discuss the sewing pattern itself, and cut all the details. This is going to be a two-part video. In the second part, I will guide you through the whole sewing process. It's the end of the summer here in Europe, but my state of mind always is summer. I know for many fashion people, fall is the most exciting season because you can finally layer up so many garments. But even during winter time, I am dreaming of summer designs. For this video, I have partnered up with the House of Textiles. It's a Mumbai-based online fabric store. They have plenty of fancy fashion fabrics and they are adding new fabrics every week. In case if you have any doubts how the fabrics will look in real life, you can order swatch box from them before making your final decision. You can get a 10% discount with the code SR10. I am so excited about this collaboration because in India the monsoon season is going to end soon and then the winter season starts, which actually is the best time to enjoy holidays there. In addition, I was thinking about the luxury fashion houses that are making cruise collections for their clients that are going to warmer destinations during winter months. So I thought that maybe I should also design items I could include in Studio Rosado Resort collection. There's no collection yet, this is going to be the first piece. Okay, let's be real, I'm just looking for ways how to justify that I'm still designing stuff for summer wardrobe. As a jumping off point, I am going to take Goa in India because first of all, the House of Textiles is in India, and also because I have been to Goa. It's a very vibrant state where to spend winter months. It has a very interesting history. Many hippies used to go there in 60s and 70s. So it has this bohemian vibe. Nowadays there are plenty of five-star hotels, cafes, restaurants, and my personal favorite thing were the sunsets. So it's a really fabulous destination. From a practical point of view, I didn't like to wear anything tight and fitting because it's quite hot and humid there. I also preferred wearing midi or maxi skirts or dresses because the sun there is quite strong and I can get sunburned quite easily, so I prefer to sort of cover up. I'm also thinking that you have been really loving the Alba mini dress, and there have been many requests to make it in maxi length. So I am going to take this halter neck cut and also use this neckband panel. I will keep the gathering too because that way we can avoid adding darts. To keep it simple, I plan to cut this dress on a straight grain. The shape will pretty much go like this. It won't be fitted at all, but if you want to cinch the waist, you can always add the belt, you can use a separate belt, or you can stitch a belt from the same fabric you have. I'm afraid that currently it might be looking too basic, that's why I am thinking to add a ruffle at the bottom. The back will be covered, but I will add a keyhole opening at the middle back, so we wouldn't need to stitch in a zipper. Zippers are cool, but they do take extra time and they add a bit to difficulty, so I want to keep this dress very beginner friendly. The final thing, whenever I can, I add pockets. For this dress you will need a light to medium weight fabric that drapes rather well. Since Goa was my inspiration, I chose this Celeste printed satin fabric. This dusty pink and sort of a mustard yellow gives this vintage feeling, and also the floral print is adding to the bohemian feeling. If I was about to go to Maldives or maybe even Dubai, I would choose this Diva Ombre satin fabric, or maybe a satin in a single color but in a very bright tone. If you are already preparing for European summer, then you might as well look for viscose or linen fabrics as long as they are flowy enough. This is actually a sample I made for this design, but I made quite some adjustments and I haven't finished it yet, so that's why I will not show it to you properly yet. Another thing that you will need for this dress are matching threads, and that's it. You don't need anything else of materials. This is such a basic dress that you only need to prepare your fabric and threads. You can get a pattern for this dress in our Etsy or online store. The links are in the description. This pattern comes in A0 format that you can print at a copy shop and in the US letter A4 format that you can print with any regular printer. The thicker line is the pattern with the same allowance and the thinner line is the pattern itself. If you decide to follow our recommended seam allowances, then you need to cut along this heaviest line. There are 7 pattern details in total. After you have cut out the paper pattern, it's time to cut the fabric. I'm placing all the details on fold. Don't forget to snip the notches. Okay, I am already so excited for this dress. Check out the second part where I will show you every single step on how to sew this dress.